tell him on the 18th.
All right, let's go.
All praise.
Let's go. All praise. Yeah, man. Yeah. Wagwan.
Yeah.
I'm not from Benjamin, but I'm saying it anyways. Wagwan. All praises.
All praise. Hey, is Abraham in here?
Yeah.
We found him.
We got him back.
Yeah.
Security had him in a bin with a bunch of Bibles that brothers ain't reading. Security found him. All praise to the Most High. We got your show back. Hey, I'm Officer Rayuel.
Officer Abraham.
Officer M. Naya. Officer Belaya.
And
This is the
Armor God radio show.
All praise to the Most High.
Drop all the bombs.
sound effects seem extra loud today.
I
like it.
Because these shirts are extra loud.
Yeah, these shirts are extra loud.
We back with more power. Ultramarine mode.
Right.
Ultramarine blue.
Ultramarine.
That's the color?
It's ultramarine blue. I've designated it.
Yes.
I thought it was
Teal's too weak. Don't
It
say
ain't teal.
Don't
It ain't
say it.
periwinkle. It ain't
Don't
sky
say
blue.
Periwinkle's more of a off red, ain't it? Like a pinkish.
No, periwinkle's like a powder blue type joint, like what pastors wear.
Ultramarine.
Is that periwinkle, my nigga?
Yeah,
Hey, what movie was that?
Ultramarine.
No, it wasn't a movie. It was him. It was
No, it was
No, they got that from a clip. They had a clip. They had a clip. Brothers was in line. They was all about to die, and they had blood flags on. He said, "Hey, I just came a little different." Dude way in the back. Is that periwinkle, my nigga?
Periwinkle?
Yeah.
Yeah, that did come out in the
I'll
church.
never
but-
forget Pastor Periwinkle.
Yeah, Pastor
That was
Perry. Yo, yeah,
hilarious.
that was me.
It was you.
Say, y'all, hey, all praise to the Lord. We about to get it in today. Give me the opening scripture. Those of y'all curious where I was at, I'm a slave. I have a job that makes me work 6 days.
Facts.
So when I can't be on, I'll be on.
I'm
All
gonna play a
praises.
small violin.
Yeah. There it is.
Pray for us.
It's already over, so you missed the opportunity. Let's go.
The book of Ephesians, chapter 6 and verse 11. Put on the whole armor of God,
Right?
that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil.
That you might be able to stand against the tricks of the devil. And he put out a lot of tricks. He always puts something out in his television, his movies, his video games. I've come to learn recently a lot of stuff is inside of that. And speaking of that for a brief moment, you ever notice they have billions upon trillions, right, of money that goes into that video game industry.
Right.
But a lot of the things that they think influences the community, they think is always on either a movie or the news or whatever. A lot of these kids get influenced about the things that they're playing.
Quick like.
The story mode and the campaign that's inside that. What's being said in that?
It's a movie you can play.
Yeah, it's a movie you can play. That's
Right.
another trick of the devil. Like Roblox, you pedophiles, you nasty bastards. That's inside the Bible.
You
Go
know
ahead.
what's crazy? That Roblox lawsuit came out, and they're still advertised on like all major platforms.
Yeah.
Like nobody did anything.
Hey, you know what? You know what? Read that scripture again.
Put on the whole armor of God,
Right.
that you may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil.
Hey, you know it's another trick. When we was coming up, at least when I was coming up, they had this other one called Millsbury. Anybody remember that? No? Millsbury was one that had it. They had this penguin game. It was similar to Roblox, these little games that they had. I forget what it was. But all of those little games that they played then was a start before they got to Roblox. This is just for an example. Yeah, Millsbury. They had this penguin one. I forget what it was.
Sound like an old
Millsbe.
Somebody look up Millsbury and pull it
Yeah,
up.
it had that. Yeah, that's it. They used to have that. Millsbury. And then they had PlayStation. They had one for a while. Yup, that was it. Some of y'all might know exactly what that is.
Is that like Cityville?
Something like that. And kids used to play that. Pedophiles used to be inside of that too. They had another one.
Got the
That
little
look like
hat in
an
the
early
corner.
Sims. That's
Yeah.
what it look like.
Pull it
It
back
does.
up. Pull it
I'm
back
about
up.
to bring up the Sims. Yeah.
Pull it back up. He got that little hat in the corner. It looked like what
Yeah.
you said. It said
Yeah, watch
pedophiles used to play it.
Suspect.
Got the little hat.
He's the suspect.
And then what else? They had another one.
You can do weird stuff on the Sims too, can't you?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
can.
Sims had some crazy stuff.
Yeah,
I had
the
a
hot
friend back in the
tub.
day that used to play it. Yeah.
Yeah, I think they would just kind of put like a blur over it or
Yeah,
something,
but it was
there's
there.
some weird stuff in there.
I'll tell you
It's not
another
for kids.
I'll tell you another one. PlayStation, when they had PlayStation 3, some of y'all may or may not know, but they had this thing called PlayStation Home. It was another game, very, very similar to The Sims, and what did I just say? Millsbury, Roblox, very similar to that stuff. All of that is tricks of the devil to make your life inside of a game, inside of something else, reanimated.
That's home, right?
Yeah, that's PlayStation Home right there. Make you have your own penthouse, your own yacht, your own this, your own that.
Actually, give me the what you call it, Fortnite.
Yeah,
The
Fortnite.
lobby.
Go watch our episode. It's in the game. That was another one that talked about it too.
You got Fortnite lobbies. You got what else? There's another lobby.
Grand Theft Auto.
Oh, yeah, great. You know
Yeah,
that's
all of
coming.
That's
those.
like-
Yeah.
Hey, Call of Duty is becoming it. You notice that now you get to run around and shoot guns as a Teletubby in the in
Call
Family
of
Guy and American
I ain't know
Dad. The videos show it.
Wow.
Yeah, they trying to become like Fortnite. Call of Duty doing it too. Call of Duty got some of them pedophiles on there, and they trying to compete against you. But anyways,
You know what's funny with that side lifestyle stuff like that? You get to live as something else. No one that plays it ever wants to be themselves. They always got to be some hyped up version like what you can't do here, like in real life, you want to go and accomplish it there, but think it's not having a mental impact on you. It's crazy.
That GTA?
yeah, I was about to say that.
Yeah,
Put it back
yeah,
up the screen.
Grand Theft Auto is another one. It's coming out.
I thought that was just Chicago or something.
Nah, that's real footage of a video game.
And Grand Theft Auto, and they waiting for 6.
That's crazy.
Right.
They have people that I know personally that are going to take off for the week so that way they can
man.
play it.
Oh, that's crazy.
Stock numbers are going to change when that thing drop. I'm just
And
saying.
Camp 101 gonna be
end up
empty.
like them doggone Ammonites. They're gonna be sitting down too long, get up and spin around, be done had a brain aneurysm. Stop playing with that stuff.
So anyways, what's that one in Revelation?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Revelation.
I want the one at 18.
Yes, sir. Revelation chapter 18 and verse 23.
Uh-huh.
And the light of a candle shall shine no more at all in thee.
Go ahead.
And the voice of the bridegroom and of the bride shall be heard no more at all in thee. For thy merchants were the great men of the earth.
Right?
For by thy sorceries,
For by thy sorceries
were all nations deceived.
were all nations deceived. Main nation was us. Deceived. So we got to unravel the deception. But we also want to see exactly what kind of sorcery they used to deceive in the first place. Bring up the thumbnail. Bring up the thumbnail. Messages from the witch. C.I.A. Clowns in action. That's what it is. Clowns in action. So, the witch
Caucasians.
is Babylon the Great. That's what we just pulled right there in Revelation. So, let's begin with our first video. So, this is what we're going to do. We have a couple of movies that's inside of this, right, that we want to show you. But you need to see some of the things that's playing out in reality before we show you the vision they gave you before what we're seeing now happened. So, let's start.
That was a parable. I got lost.
That was a lot.
That was deep.
Let's get it.
Civil
All right, so
unrest.
now, is this number one? All right, so the UK, they got a lot of stuff going on at the moment. America gets its power from defeating the UK, but it came from the UK at first. 17, what was it? What's the year again? 17 what?
77.
1776.
Yeah, 76. Why was I about to say 77? That's how you know I don't care. All right, come on.
And the United Kingdom has reached a boiling point, and the situation is so dire that rumblings of civil war are being heard.
Oh.
Here are
Hold up. Hold on. Wait a minute. So there's protests, almost riots. September 13th, I heard it was going to be a big day. they have rumblings of civil war going on inside of the UK. I know, right? Go ahead.
But a few examples of what's being said.
The people will feel they have no option other than to take action into their own hands rather than rely
feel
on
like I have too much
political
bass.
leaders who are doing nothing in their eyes.
Hey, turn the bass down, the subs down a little bit. Go ahead.
So yeah, I think there's every likelihood. I don't know what the time frame is, but I would go far as to predict not just civil unrest but civil war in the UK.
Oh,
The UK
no, go ahead.
is falling apart. You don't need a think tank to tell you that, but that's exactly what a think tank has discovered. Whether you're supporting Palestine or the right to fly a flag, Britain is on the brink of explosion.
The last 3 or so months at least.
So the thing that they have this issue that's out there, and I was listening to it. They have this this Edomite by the name of Asmon Gold TV. Very weird guy. He lives like a gremlin. He'll tell you that himself. But anyways, that's how I found a lot of these videos. So he was having some commentary on it, and some of the stuff that I was seeing. They have an issue inside of that country where you can't raise up their own flag, like the British flag.
Yeah.
They'll start to get on your nerves about, hey, that's racist.
Just raising their own flag.
Raising their own flag. They're like, that's racist. You can't raise up your own flag here. Why? Because of the history that it had about how it conquered and killed and so on and so forth. So they starting to riot about that. That's why they having protests out there now, because they want to be nationalist again.
So I don't know if you have this, but that's what Trump is dealing with now in America.
Oh, yes.
He put the order if you burn the flag.
You burn the flag.
That's a federal offense. Am I right?
Yep.
That's
Mhm.
a federal offense.
Yeah.
So he want that flag to go out. So you don't want the flag?
Right.
You touch that flag, that's your behind.
That's your behind.
He is a nationalist.
That's a
He-
year.
He about this Edomite empire. So he ain't hiding his love for the oppression that he puts on these people.
That's a year in jail or
It
prison.
is. It's a year?
It's a year.
I'm going to find an article for that.
Yeah. That's a year in prison or jail. I forget which.
So that's a stark parallel between, like you said, civil war already happening over there, and the same battle is going on here. It just hasn't escalated to those levels yet. About like they fight against wokeness and.
Yep. Go ahead.
Dominated the UK discourse. Get ready to drink, chat. Civil war. Now, we don't talk like this in our country. It's not a thing that we've really spoken about since, the 17th century. The Brits are quite shy, and polite and reserved.
What level do you think this is at this point?
It's at a very severe level. And I believe unless there's change in the next few years, it could become irreversible. We've got a major problem with mass immigration. We've got a major problem with deindustrialization.
So I noticed one of the biggest things that they always bring up inside of stuff like this is they always talk about immigration. And we have another video coming up soon, I think it's number 3 or so, where about immigrants. Because that land right there in Britain, that wasn't always Esau's.
Right.
That wasn't always your land.
Bring it out.
You're going to learn today.
You had conquered people that land was for. You're an alien there.
Right.
Huh. Go ahead.
With stagnation, so people's incomes aren't going up. They're seeing their towns and villages change, their cities change. Things are getting worse, but we have a very powerful status quo, a very powerful establishment.
No, you don't.
that
All right,
doesn't
next
want the
video. You ain't got that. It ain't that powerful. It ain't that powerful because it's falling apart. Hey, and when you see stuff like that, before you get the next one, you know that scripture. Give me that one in, I think it's Mark, where it says, Satan cast out Satan.
Right. B&T, I got sent you an article just now.
That's with the flag. Yeah. You want to hit on it?
Yes, sir.
Get that? I think it's Mark 2 or 3, something like that.
I tell you, y'all get it?
Can Satan cast out Satan?
Yes, sir.
Because I'm trying to get my thought together. Do you know how when you see those, you know how when we look at the country and we see things that's happening in there, we always sometimes assume, let me say sometimes, that they're in agreement with what's happening. Sometimes, like when you see, like, for example, Trump, like you see Trump, he has his way of going about how he wants to organize and reunify the country, right? But the media, who's owned by the Jewish, clearly are pushing, hey, that's not a good idea. We make money off of those people being homeless by the nonprofits, by this, by that. So you see a division even in decisions like that. You see one side wants to keep it the way that it is, and another side wants to be like, hey, let's change it. That's what this is right here. Read that.
Mark chapter 3, verse 23.
Uh-huh.
And he called them unto him and said unto them in parables.
Right.
How can Satan cast out Satan?
How can Satan cast out Satan? Go ahead.
And if a kingdom be divided against itself,
Read.
that kingdom cannot stand.
That kingdom is gonna die. All praise right there. Give me the next video. Oh, no.
Yeah, article real quick.
Yeah, I'll say it.
I got it? All right, throw it up. All right, read it.
Feds charged man who burned U.S. flag outside White House in protest of Trump's executive order.
Let's look at the date, August 29th.
2025.
That was a couple days ago. 3 days. It's like 3 days ago. What is it, September 1st? Right. As of this recording, that's about 2 days ago. Ain't no 31st of August. Is it? No.
Yes.
It is? All right, it's 3 days ago. 3 days ago. Keep scroll down. All right, read it.
Federal prosecutors in D.C. filed criminal charges against a man who burned an American flag outside the White House earlier this week after President Trump signed an executive order ordering the Justice Department to investigate flag burning.
See, I ain't playing. I ain't playing with y'all.
Oh,
Scroll down.
Jan Carey, 54, of North Carolina.
Sorry, North Carolinians. You can't burn the flag no more. Come on.
Is facing 2 misdemeanor criminal counts in Washington, D.C. federal
I think that's
court.
probably the old charge. I think it's been upgraded. Like Trump wants to upgrade it, but you catch your charge regardless. Go ahead.
Neither charge focuses on the fact that he
I
burned
want
the
you
flag.
scroll down.
specifically.
Scroll down. You just passed it. Right there. Both charges.
Both charges are punishable by a fine of no more than 6 months in custody.
So you're going to at least get 6.
He definitely upgraded that. He said flat out a year.
Yeah, so you're gonna bump it up. So he ain't playing. You think I'm joking? Or you gonna burn it?
You gonna learn today.
Hey, it's gonna be hard to get a job in America if you got that on your record. It's like, what are you? Oh, you a flag burner?
Flag burner.
Traitor?
Yeah.
You a
traitor?
flag burner?
Yeah, traitor.
Hey, remember
Treason, that's
Civil
a
War?
different word. Treasonous. That's what they call
Treasonous,
it. Treasonous. That's punishable by death.
Yes.
It's gonna get there. Yeah.
Remember Civil War, the movie? You did the review on it.
And we gonna get there.
What kind of American are you?
We got it in the lineup.
Okay, let's go.
We got it in the lineup. Give me number 2.
You gonna learn today.
You better learn. Otherwise, come on, number 2.
All this leading to World War III.
Hey, I like that. Yeah, you gonna learn today.
You're gonna learn today or that day.
Dang, it'll suck if you learn that day. I'm gonna keep it hot with you. All right, now that was UK. Indonesia. Go ahead. Hey, give me that scripture, Ezra's. Uproars of the people.
Yes, sir.
Give me that real
Second
quick.
Ezra chapter 15, verse 16.
Uh-huh.
For there shall be sedition among men.
Hey, I like your apocrypha, man. How you do that?
I'm
I'm sorry. This is a
is
sidebar.
Officer.
I noticed
Shout out
that.
to Officer Mikael from South Carolina.
And I noticed there's
Pre-endorsement.
something that's different. But anyways, go ahead. I'm
For
sorry.
there shall be sedition among men,
Uh-huh.
and invading of one another. They shall not regard the kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power.
Right.
And a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able.
It shall not be able. Go ahead.
For because of their pride,
Uh-huh.
the cities shall be troubled,
Uh-huh.
the houses shall be destroyed,
Houses shall be destroyed,
and men shall be afraid.
and men shall be afraid. You notice how it said at the top part that there was seditions among men? That part is when they start to uproot and fight against the government. This here, what y'all about to see with Indonesia, the reason why this started is because they got upset with the authority there now. A police vehicle ran over a citizen and killed him.
Wow.
They're now not burning. They're not burning their auto zones in their own neighborhood grocery stores. They're burning government buildings. That's what's going on in Indonesia right now. Play it. This is new. 2025, August.
I bet y'all ain't know that was going on right now. You know why? BET doesn't show this.
BET.
Yeah, BET don't got no breaking news.
Hey, yeah, to your point also, a lot of people, I bet y'all did not know they had riots it's bloody. There's a lot of citizens
It's on fire.
and police that did not, that are bloody in the face, body, limbs, and all out there in Indonesia right now. And there's big uproars and protests going on out there, and a lot of y'all didn't even know about it. Prophecy being fulfilled all throughout this planet, and you didn't even know. Matter of fact, this is how I know you didn't know. Give me number 3. Let me show you another one.
You know, we so used to seeing this stuff. People get to the point where it don't look like a big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a big deal.
This is
ain't
a big
happened at
deal.
your front door yet. Yeah.
This is a big deal. Hey, I'm gonna tell you how much of a big deal it is. Let's say the United States has a war with China, right? And they use China, to actually get a lot of their manufacturing and all of that stuff. They need a new labor force.
Yeah.
And some of their labor force that has a big population is India and Indonesia. Well, if Indonesia, their toppling of the government and this stuff happens right here, who you think the United States is gonna rely on? They're gonna have to intervene. And then now from sedition becomes what? War. Right. Easy. It comes just like that.
If America ain't start that in the first place.
If they didn't start it in the first place.
Right.
Which
Right.
they
I was just thinking that.
Which they probably did.
Right. I was just thinking that. See, America is going to intervene because y'all know America runs everything. Babylon the Great, the harlot, she runs the whole thing. So those leaders that they're fighting against, probably puppets that America has established.
Yes.
Probably puppets. And when the people are tired of it, but what's going to happen? America going to do the same thing they do every time. They're going to stamp the feet with the residue of it. They're going to just leave another little portion of American dummies over there to do the people dirty.
Hey, go to Genesis real quick. The blessing of Esau.
Yes, sir.
I believe you know what I want.
Yes, sir.
Oh, we touch on that too.
Then you want that? Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, the blessing of Esau.
Let's
27.
go. Book of Genesis, chapter 27,
Just touch
and
on
verse 40,
Touch on what he was saying. 27, I want
verse
30.
38.
Yeah, get 38. One crying.
Yes, sir.
Get him crying.
And Esau said unto his father,
The forefather of white people.
You say get
Esau.
him crying.
Come on.
hast thou but one
Gotta catch him
blessing,
crying. Come on.
my father?
Come on.
Bless me, even me also, oh my father.
Ain't that their spirit? That's their spirit. Come on.
And Esau lifted up his voice and wept.
He what?
And wept.
Esau wept. Read.
And Isaac his father answered and said unto him,
You cry, baby.
Behold,
Come on, cry, baby. Read.
thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth, and of the dew of heaven from above. And by thy sword shalt thou live.
So I'll conquer. That's how Esau, he don't vote. He conquers. He kills. That's how he lives.
All right.
He can't live without killing. Read.
By thy sword shalt thou live,
Uh-huh.
and shalt serve thy brother.
Oh, I wanted 39. Read 39 again. Let's jump right past it. 39.
And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, Behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth.
The best places is where Esau shall live. Read.
And of the dew of heaven from above.
So I'll be everywhere is Esau's blessing. I'm going to be everywhere. Even where you don't see me, I'm there too. Even when you see another leader, no. That's me working through him. I'm still there. I'm in all the congressional houses of the world. Whether it's my face or not, he's telling you, I'll be there. What's that song? I'll be there. Killing your people. I'll be there. Now go ahead. Read on.
And by the sword shalt thou live,
Uh-huh.
and shalt serve thy brother.
And then serve your brother ultimately. Read.
And it shall come to pass when thou shalt have dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck.
Then he'll get free during the time of Solomon.
And Esau hated Jacob.
You wonder why white folks got that problem with us? This is it right here. Esau what?
Hated Jacob.
We ain't do nothing. He hated us. So God hate him. Read.
Because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him.
Keep reading.
And Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning for my father are at hand. Then will I slay my brother Jacob.
That is passed on generationally. Go ahead, Austin.
Yes, sir. All right. So, hey, Hiram, you actually shared with me and the brothers the TV talking to the people. That's pretty dope. Hey, can I see that real quick before you get to the next video?
Bring it up.
I didn't even notice it until like now, but I was looking at it. If you don't have it yet, just give me the next video. We can get it after that.
Come on.
So the next one we had was Australia. Yeah, just go to that. So we had UK, Indonesia, now Australia. Here's another one y'all didn't know. Look at the flag. What flag that looks similar to?
Great Britain.
Britain. Right. Go ahead.
All united under a forest of Australian flags.
We're not a racist country, we just want a good calibre of people in here.
They were calling for limits or an end to
Go on. No, go ahead. What you say?
migration.
No, pause it. I was talking about it now.
No. It was just everybody caught it. Just want to make sure everybody caught it. We're not racist, but we just want a good caliber of people. You know that, but negates the whole first half of the statement, right? We're not racist, but
hey, but it gets better. Play on.
United under a forest of Australian flags.
We're not a racist country, we just want a good calibre of people in here.
They were calling for limits or an end to migration.
Now notice they put up the black power hand, right? They put no. Hey, pause it and take it back a little bit because I want y'all to hear what he says.
This ain't MAGA?
Yeah, he got a MAGA hat.
Because
Make
what they're
Australia
doing,
great again.
what they're doing, notice they have their hand, right? So check this out. They're protesting in Australia for a completely different reason than Indonesia, UK, even some of the places in the United States. Right. They're protesting because they want their country back. Right. Watch this. Now, like I said this for a reason. Don't that flag look similar to Britain's? Right. Okay, come on.
To migration. You don't hate migrants.
No, of course not. I am a migrant. Family came here 100 years ago from Italy.
Pause. So, they have this big issue with immigration, but they themselves already know that we weren't here first. I'm a migrant. My family came here over 100 years ago. So you have a problem with the immigrants coming into your country trying to set up a life like you did when Britain conquered the world. Show me the map.
Bring it out.
Britain conquered the world, and they set foot there, placed you there. You was able to grow out. Nobody had an immigration problem with you. Look at that. They was over there in Australia and conquered it. And took over us that was over there.
Hey, I wonder if any of those countries' original inhabitants thought they were a good caliber of people.
Bring it out.
When they came over there, raping, robbing, and dumping guns on them.
Yeah.
Like,
that's the fear. Like you said, they got over there. They managed to make themselves this, that, and the third. But they know what they had to do to get there. Yeah. They thinking another person coming in is gonna have to do the same thing to them.
Right.
That's what the fear is.
Y'all ain't ish.
That's
good
crazy.
caliber of people. That's that eugenics. They want the right.
That's eugenics, yes sir.
That's that eugenics. Give me that video right again.
It's crazy.
Yeah, again. Yeah, people crazy as hell.
He said, I don't want to hit him in particular, but he out there. He out there though.
Yeah. Come on. Play it.
End to migration. You don't hate migrants.
No, of course not. I am a migrant. Family came here 100 years ago from Italy.
Love migration, okay? I'm from a family of immigrants as well. The point is, how many you bring in the country? Where do you house them?
There was a huge police presence.
So you see he had an issue with, all right, but when you have the other migrants come in, where do you house them? I was about to say something. The same way y'all got housed. How about that?
You took somebody else's house.
Yeah, you took somebody else's house. Right. Micah, where that at? Give me that.
You made room.
Micah.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Give me that Micah.
Yeah. And I want limitations after that.
Yeah.
Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
Here you go. Look, your father and mother came together and created you and gave you the inheritance of the house, right? Mm-hmm. But then they had, now I'm going to say something that's on the fault of the parent. They was like, you know what? We're going to adopt because maybe we want to see some good inside of these kids. This is something that's worldly, right? But I want you to understand the analogy I'm giving. The adopted kid come in that didn't have no father, no mother. You had the inheritance, and it's never not going to be yours. The bastard wants to say, hey, this house is mine. Who are you? Right. Who are you? Right. Play me this.
You want Micah, right?
Yeah.
Micah chapter 2 and verse 1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds.
Right.
When the morning is light, they practice.
Yeah, when they wake up, they practice what they thought about the night before.
Because it is in the power of their hands.
Because they got power to do it. Go ahead.
They covet fields.
Right, they covet fields. You know how big the field might be? The size of Australia. Go ahead.
And take them by violence.
So you see that? They take it by violence. That's why that map was there. Britain had a big power. They had power over the whole world. And they took some of those lands too. Go ahead.
By violence.
Yep.
And houses, and take them away.
Right.
So they oppress a man and his house.
Go ahead.
Even a man and his heritage.
Even a man and his heritage. The Tasmanian people.
Yep.
A lot of them over there in Australia is from the tribe of Gad, in case y'all didn't know. A lot of them over there in Australia is from the tribe of Gad. They had killed them off, moved them off, and then stole it. And now they're talking about they have an immigration problem.
Right.
Bruh.
Go to Lamentations.
Get that.
Lamentations chapter 5 and verse 2. Our inheritance is turned to strangers.
What we have is given to people that we don't know. They're not from here. Read.
Our houses.
Our houses.
To aliens.
To aliens. That was the last show we did.
They're the real aliens.
The real aliens from They Live, they've been among us. They're here.
Right.
They're already here. They took over Australia. And you look, all your houses, they get perfect imagery. Those are aliens. There's dark people, all of a sudden these people, they can't stand in the sun. Like regular stuff harms them. They have space-age weapons. Back then, that's futuristic weaponry.
Yep.
They got this, they have no morals. No values like we do. They don't love family. They hate everything and everyone. These are aliens that came to take our houses.
They're not human.
They're not human.
They're not human.
They're not human.
Hey,
they don't have hue.
That's what I was about to say. You took it out. Wow. Took it right out of my brain. Because I was about to say,
the man.
They're
They
not
just
human.
came.
Yeah, they're not human. They have no hue. A hue represents color. They have no color. They are red. There's no pigmentation in their skin.
They're just the bloody man.
Yeah, they're a bloody man, literally.
Hey, look, so they're only 3/5 of the word human.
Oh wow, they're only 3/5 of a man.
Only 3/5 of a man.
Of a human. They're only 3/5 of a human.
Dang.
That's why they're so much less.
Hey, the funny part is that evolution thing that what was it, Darwin?
Charles Darwin, yes sir.
That he came up with saying how people evolved from monkeys. They look the closest to a monkey. But anyways, go ahead.
That's true. Go to verse 10.
No lips and hairy.
Lamentations chapter 5 and verse 10.
Can y'all give me some images of actual Australians? They're indigenous, Aborigines. They don't call them Australians. They call them Aborigines. Why we get the funny name? Native Indians. But this is America. Why aren't we the Americans? No. We'll call you Indians. That's the wrong continent.
Right.
We can call you Indians or Native American. We got a prefix. But what's the white man? The American. Make America great again. Just have white folks. But y'all not the people there. Read 5 and 10.
Our skin was black like an oven.
So the Israelites is black. Look at these black people. They look like the people of Madagascar. They look like people of South Africa. They look like the people of America.
They like the people that belong there.
Right.
That's
Officer
right.
Sear, he was there. What tribe was there? He says Gad.
Gad. Yep. A lot of Gad down there.
Yep. Was it Naphtali too?
Right. Now, there's mixtures of other heathen, we mixed around, but some of those are Israelites over there.
Yep.
They suffered persecution, same way we did.
Right.
Read on.
Because of the terrible famine. They ravished the women of Zion.
They raped women. They did that there. Come on.
And the maids in the cities of Judah.
Read.
Princes were hanged up.
What?
Were hanged up.
Are hanged.
Oh, princes are hanged up by their hand.
Who hanging people? Who hanging black people?
That's a good question.
This scripture say they hang black people. Come on.
The faces of elders were not honored.
And just some of those were elders. See the tribal paints and things. They ain't honor elders. They put them all into slavery and they hung them and they killed them. There you go. So read it again. Verse 12.
Princes are hanged up by their hand.
So whose hand is it? Oh, that's the aliens. The aliens that took the land. Hang the princes of the land. The dark-skinned princes are hanged by the aliens. By the strangers. Who raped the women. This is Deuteronomy 28.
Message.
I'm going to show you an alien.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm going to show you an alien. Yeah,
These are good caliber people.
Hey,
that's the good caliber people.
Yeah, hey, y'all had since the time of Greece, y'all been outside of us in the Dark Ages. Y'all been ruling for a while. me show you an alien. I'm gonna show you a monster. Just wait till Christ give us power.
Right.
I'm gonna show you a monster.
Show you something strange.
Give me finish the video. There was more. There was more. That video had something in it. They had more in it.
Yeah, let's get back to it.
Come on. IT.
B and T.
Caliber of people in here.
They were calling for limits or an end to migration.
That bugs me out. I'm sorry. Pause it again. That bugs me out. Yeah, they going like this. They had their hand. Go ahead. Go ahead.
They forgot the white power symbol?
How they hate
just
us?
3 fingers.
Yeah.
Right. Your
How
hand
they
is
hate
supposed to be
us?
closed. Isn't it the okay? Yeah, that's what it's supposed to do.
Yeah.
They forgot.
Yeah. Something like that. How they hate us?
What was
But
it
they go
though?
like this.
That's what they do.
I thought it was that.
Oh, no. Hey, matter of fact, play on.
Family came here 100 years ago.
Hey, take your phone off of the thing. What's going on here?
That's crazy.
What's going on here with IT?
That's crazy, yo.
Hey, y'all got the devil on you. Go ahead, play.
That man's playing Gallagher.
Yeah. Play. What you mean 1 sec? Play the
Hey,
video.
can I have a script?
He got to finish that level. Go ahead.
Psalms 49, real quick.
Yes, sir.
Y'all leave it up. Or put it on M9, but keep the video up. Don't lose it again. Finish that Tetris level.
Psalms 49 and 11.
Yes, sir. The book of Psalms, chapter 49 and verse 11.
Show the pride of these Edomites. Read.
Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever.
So after they covet those fields and those houses and take them by violence, their thought, meaning their every action, is going to be along the lines of those houses being theirs forever. Those lands being theirs forever. How do we know that? Read.
And their dwelling places to all generations.
All their generations. They think that they're going to just pass down that stolen property from generation to generation and no one will ever take it back. That's why they have a problem with immigration. Right? Read.
They call their lands after their own names.
They so confident that they call the lands after their own names. We're talking about Australia, right? Which was called New Holland first. It was named that by some dude named Abel Tasman. Don't know if that's where they got Tasmania devils from. But if you trace back Holland, that goes back to some Edomite guy too. You know what I'm saying? So they call the lands after their own names. You know what I'm saying? That's that pride that they have, and that's what they're going to work towards, is making sure that they can secure it for their generations, no matter the damage that it does to the indigenous people there and all that type of stuff.
Yeah, man.
Demons.
Play on. Move us up the screen.
Okay, I'm from a family of immigrants as well. The point is, how many you bring in the country? Where do you house them?
There was a huge police presence, several hundred funneling the march down Broadway.
There were fears today's march would be hijacked by neo-Nazi hate groups.
And there they were,
Neo-Nazi
front
hate
and
groups.
centre,
Watch this. Watch.
leading the march and blindsiding organisers. The men in black, members of the White Australia
Now pause.
group.
You notice how they actually organized their march. Look at it. 2 men on the side, 2 sentries holding up the banner.
Oh, wait a minute.
You notice that? Holding up the banner. They're all in black, and they actually they have the flags next to them, so that way they can walk and march.
Yeah, I see
Huh?
that.
You notice that? All in line formation. Go ahead.
They ain't used to do that.
The
They
leader
used to do it like
is
that.
Jack Eltis.
But we're here because anti-immigration is our key political issue.
Are you racist?
Yeah, we're racist.
Yeah, we're racist.
Yeah, we're racist.
And why is that a good thing?
We're proud of who we are. We're proud of who we are as white men. We built this nation.
Pause. He said He said we built this nation.
That's a word pronunciation for stole.
Yeah, we built Australia, but it gets better. He says one more thing. Come on.
Men in our organisation are proud to be racist.
Are you neo-Nazis?
Yes.
Yeah, we're
Down
Nazis.
Broadway to Victoria.
Pause. That's it.
He dropped it down. He had the whitest face I've ever seen. That's one of the whitest
Yeah.
faces.
He said, yeah, we're racist.
Yeah,
He said, what else? We built the country. What else? We're Nazis.
We're Nazis.
Hey.
He proud of who he is.
He's proud.
Can I get a script?
Yep.
Hey, can we get Psalms 49 and 11 one more time?
Yes, sir.
Because while I was reading, I read down a little bit. Read that real quick, please.
Psalms chapter 49 and verse 11. Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever. And their dwelling places to all generations.
That's what they think, right? We built this nation. Go ahead.
They call their lands after their own names.
Somehow that now makes it officially theirs because they renamed it. Go ahead. To establish it. You 100%. Yes, sir. To establish it's like, this is mine. That's what they did, man. Manifest destiny.
Right. That's why they don't burn it. That's why it's on the moon. It's like, that's mine.
Right,
the
right,
flag
right.
ain't there because it's everybody's. The flag's there because he's saying, no, that's my moon.
Right.
If you also happen to land on it, you
Right.
will have to pay or be in trouble because that is my moon. What you doing on my stuff? That's why they put a flag there and say, don't burn it. That's my landmark.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Go ahead.
No. You just. I was thinking about it while you were saying. I said it's like a landmark. And you said it out. Dang, boy. Read that.
Verse 12. Nevertheless, man, being in honor, abideth not.
They not gonna last forever. Men doesn't last forever. Read.
He is like the beast that perish.
So they thought it's off. Now watch this. He gonna say that.
This their way is their folly.
That's something. That's the foolishness of them to think that that's the case. But watch this.
Yet their posterity,
even though that's a foolish thought, their descendants
approve their sayings.
Their descendants defend that. My forefathers built this
That's
land. My
right.
forefathers took this place. Our founding fathers, they live and die by the creed that their forefathers stood on. Their descendants do that. That's why he was so proud. We built this country.
That's good stuff.
Yeah, man. Hey, and they had another scripture in Sirach where it mentioned how their children shall complain of an ungodly father. So in one case, they have some that complain about what they did, but the other one, they was like, oh, yeah, but this is our land because of what they did. Bastards. All right, give me the next video.
That's why they got to pay for what their fathers did.
Yep.
You want that? You want that off?
No, I don't want it. I just quoted it. It's all good. We got to get through it. We still on the single-digit numbers. Come on.
Going.
All right, so that was the riots, right? Let's come to good old America. Good old America. M-U-R-I-C-A. America.
What kind of American are you?
Yeah, what kind of American are you? So, recently, y'all seen the National Guard come into D.C.
Yo.
Right? Let's play the video.
Bring it out.
I've been up here a lot. I've never seen a crowd like this.
I'm gonna get the movies in a
we
second.
Need a ballroom.
I need to show y'all this first, though.
And that's happening. It's going to be a beautiful ballroom. This is really a lot of people, most I've ever seen in this room. And we're here for a very serious purpose, Something's out of control, but we're going to put it in control very quickly like we did on the southern border. I'm announcing a historic action to rescue our nation's capital from crime, bloodshed, bedlam, and squalor, and worse. This is Liberation Day in D.C., and we're going to take our capital back. We're taking it back. Under the authorities vested in me as the President of the United States, I'm officially invoking Section 740 of the District of Columbia Home Rule Act. You know what that is?
Pause. Give me the act. Number 5 real quick, and then we're going to go back to this. All right, so this is the act that he's talking about. Section 740 is called, read that, Plier.
Section 740, emergency control of police.
Okay, next image, zoom in. All right, read this paragraph. This is what he's gonna do.
Emergency control of police, Section 740, D.C. Official Code.
Because I know black people don't really read and pause on news to actually figure out what they're talking about. They just, oh, yeah, I guess he's invoking it. It's time. What does it mean? Go ahead.
1-207.40A. Notwithstanding any other provision of law, whenever the President of the United States determines that special conditions of an emergency nature exist, which require the use of the Metropolitan Police Force for federal purposes.
So he said when it's needed, pretty much, when it's needed that I can take control of the police, I'm going to use them. Go ahead.
He may direct the mayor to provide him, and the mayor shall provide such services of, however, such services made available pursuant. Oh, I'm sorry.
You skipped the line.
Such services of the Metropolitan Police Force as the president may deem necessary and appropriate.
Right.
In no case, however, shall such services made available pursuant to any such direction under the subsection such.
Extend.
Yeah,
Need me to get it?
It's hard for me to keep up with it.
Yeah, let him do it.
Yeah, so it says, in no case, however, shall such services be made available pursuant to any such direction under this subsection extend for a period in excess of 48 hours unless the president has, prior to the expiration of such period, notify the chairman and ranking minority members of the committees on the District of Columbia of the Senate and the House of Representatives in writing as to the reason for such direction and a period of time during which the need for such services is likely to continue.
In other words, they have a certain set of time to be able to invoke this before the actual Congress gets involved, and it's going to tell you how long that is. Go ahead.
Right.
B. So in other words, I'm going to enact the police to go ahead and walk the streets of D.C. to do what I want. And then once I have them step foot on the ground, the timer starts before Congress gets involved. That's what they're saying.
Right.
Go ahead.
B. Subject to the provisions of Section C of this section, such services made available in accordance with the subsection A of this section shall terminate upon the end of such emergency. The expiration of a period of 30 days.
Which is what y'all heard on the news before. 30 days, read.
Following the date on which such services are first made available.
So that's the first day that they step foot on ground. Go ahead.
Or the enactment into law of a joint resolution by the Congress providing for such termination, whichever first occurs.
So either 30 days and then go into court, or Congress agrees before the 30 days and it's extended or stopped. Go ahead.
C. Notwithstanding the foregoing provisions of this section, in any case in which such services are made available in accordance with the provisions of subsection A of this section during any period of an adjustment or of an adjournment of the Congress sine die, such services shall terminate upon the end of the emergency.
Which they're assuming is 30 days, but it's not. Because he's not going to be able to go to all of the sanctuary cities in 30 days. He ain't going to be able to do that. He need longer. So he's going to have to go to Congress. And then it's going to be made a law. Just watch. Come on.
The expiration of the 30-day period following the date on which Congress first convenes following such adjournment, or the enactment into law of a joint resolution by the Congress providing for such termination, whichever first occurs.
Now, what's going to come first is going to be a law.
Right.
You know what chapter talk about that? Joel chapter 2. Boom. Joel chapter 2 talks about the armies of the north roaming the streets, but in particular, they're coming for the prophets.
Right.
That's what it is. That's the beginning of this, right? Okay. Hold on. Finish the video. We done with that. Go back to 4.
Yes, sir. Hey, why they pulling it up? Regarding that, so that's for the District of Columbia.
Yep.
So he control the police for that period of District of Columbia. He's sending the National Guard other places.
Yep. Yes, because District of Columbia is a standalone city-state.
Yes, sir.
So, yeah, it's his own entity, separate from the rest of the country. And they had it like that so it could be a headquarter. But that's why at first, if anybody didn't know, New York was going to be the capital, but they had it separate from the Washington, D.C. They had it separate like that on purpose. So the rest of the country, they have to do something a little different. It needs to be bad enough in these other places so that way they can put the army in there. But what's going to make it bad? A law that says you can do what you want. That's what it is. What? Right. That's what it is. Play that real quick.
I've been up here a lot. I've never seen a crowd like
this. Go forward. We passed this already.
We passed that part.
Skip ahead.
Something's out of control, but we're going to put it in control very quickly like we did on the southern border. I'm announcing a historic action to rescue our nation's capital from crime, bloodshed, bedlam, and squalor, and worse. This is Liberation Day in D.C., and we're going to take our capital back. We're taking it back. Under the authorities vested in me as the President of the United States, I'm officially invoking Section 740 of the District of Columbia Home Rule Act. You know what that is? And placing the D.C. Metropolitan Police Department under direct federal control, and you'll be meeting the people that will be directly involved with that. Very good people, but they're tough. And they know what's happening, and they've done it before.
All right, now give me the next one. Next video. Let's roll. Want to roll through some of the next ones. Give me the next video. Nice. All right, so remember, it had to be get bad enough, so that way they can institute the National Guard and whoever else they needed, right? Because you see what riots and whatnot. But they needed a law so they can do what they want. If y'all remember, back when this happened, so a lot of you black people forgot, watch this.
I can't even begin to tell you how dangerous this act is. First, it was passed in the middle of the night with 40 minutes to read an 800-page bill, which is unacceptable. As of January 1st, 2023, the following things will go into effect, and people need to be aware of this. It abolishes cash bail for almost every offense. This includes, but isn't limited to, kidnapping, armed robbery, second-degree murder, drug-induced homicide, aggravated DUI, threatening a public official, and aggravated fleeing and eluding.
Hey, matter of fact, pause it. If y'all listen to what Trump said at that address, he said, sometimes he's talking about the police. He said, they really want to get back at him. They be spitting and punching on him. Well, then you know what? They get to do whatever they want. If they punch the police, then they're going to die. That's what he said. Go ahead.
Released on electronic monitoring have to be in violation for 48 hours before law enforcement can act. They could almost drive to Alaska before we can even look for them.
Dang. Hey, y'all hear this? Hey, he said they passed an 800-page law with 40 minutes for them to review it before it passed.
It was a setup.
Yeah,
it was a setup.
This is coming from high levels. Like we don't care. There's no stopping this.
Yes.
Dang.
Hey, and we talked about this when it was fresh.
Mm-hmm.
Bishop brought some of this out when it was fresh. A classic called Memorial Blowing of the Trumpets. It was that class. M-O-B-O-T. Just type that in. IUIC M-O-B-O-T. You'll see this class right here. All right. Is there more? Go ahead.
Victims are constitutional rights. And keep this in mind, businesses and homeowners. Officers will no longer be able to remove trespassers from your residence or your businesses. Someone could decide to live in your shed, and all we can do is give them a ticket.
And y'all noticed that they had a big increase in squatters all throughout the country.
Right.
Man,
Big
went to
increase in
men's
squatters.
conference last year.
Yep.
In Oakland.
Yep. Hey, there's a big increase in squatters. A lot of squatters getting shot too, and nobody's going to jail. But okay.
This is heavy.
So
imagine you going to Tabernacles, gone for a week. You come back and somebody in your crib, and you call the cops, and the cops can't do nothing about it.
Yeah, ain't that something? You go on vacation, you come back, somebody pitching tent in your backyard.
They done changed the locks on your crib.
He said call the cops.
Yeah. And real quick, before you get that part, right? Give me number, well, I don't know what number we're on. Next one, the map about the sanctuary cities. Give me that. All right, so look at that. The sanctuary cities and counties, right? That's the sanctuary cities and counties where all of them are. So that's where you see they have the big, issues with immigration that they say, lawlessness, looting, whatever. All of the stuff that he mentioned in that Purge law, right here. Right? Okay. And you had your video?
Yeah.
Okay.
I sent it to you.
Let Officer get his video, then we're going to jump to, I think the next one is Chicago, right? After that? Okay. Go ahead, Officer.
Let's get that video real quick. It's, you mentioned that Trump said they could do what they want. Here's the clip.
This is heavy. This is heavy what y'all bringing out right now.
Go to Job 30. Makes a need for the prepping team, huh?
It's about to come
Job
together.
30.
Job, oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
30 and 1. They are not ready. Why did they say ready? We're ready. Mouse is back there.
Yeah.
Love to spit in the face of the police as the police are standing up there in uniform. They're standing and they're screaming at them an inch away from their face. And then they start spitting in their face. And I said, you tell them, you spit and we hit.
Is it?
And they can hit real hard. It's a disgusting thing. I've watched that for years, for 3-4 years. I've watched them.
3-4 years.
The police are standing, and they're told, don't do anything under any such, and you can see they want to get at it. And they're standing there, and people are spitting in their face, and they're not allowed to do anything. But now they are allowed to do whatever the hell they want.
Yep. That's what, you remember that? So that's the part where he said, hey, and the law enforcement, he's like, he said something in the Purge law about how they just do whatever they want and the police couldn't do nothing. Trump was like, Nah, you're gonna do whatever you want. If they touch you, you touch back.
So you spit, we hit.
You spit, we hit.
He said, and then upwards from that. He
Yeah.
said, do whatever the hell they want. What they want to do? Beat the hell out of you.
Beat the hell out of them.
Any excuse. You could be yelling and then sometimes you're talking, they're gonna beat the hell out you. Holy hell out of you.
You know what's I'm gonna say, don't think just because you know the law is gonna help you out from them. Meaning, you get pulled over on something, and then you feel like you can recite the law that they practiced before they got in uniform. They know it. Today's your day.
Yeah.
Right. Today's your day. And you reciting all of that, being belligerent, that's not gonna help you out of that situation. I'm gonna tell you
Moorish
right now.
Americans.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh my
Statute
God. No. I'm not talking about
Moorish
them.
Americans, your
Americans,
fezzes.
them retards.
I don't have to show you my ID.
Yeah. And then,
Never seen it work. Not a single time.
It will never will.
Never. Bro, I seen white folks try it. I seen black folks try it. Never seen the sovereign citizen thing work.
Hey, you know what's crazy? They be trying to say the law and all that, and to the cops and whatnot at the time. Like, yo, you do realize that he has a gun right next to him, right? Like is there any point to where you're gonna care enough about your life or whoever you have to go home to say, you know what, you right, I'll take the ticket. I'm sorry, I was going 80 into 79. I'm purposely saying like 1 mile up I'm doing that on purpose.
Right.
But I'm just saying, like, hey, use some smarts. Stop being black.
Yeah, fight it in court, not there.
Yeah, at least. If you have to pay the ticket. You a slave.
Go to Rock 9. Yeah, let's get Matthew 5 and then
That's
Sirach
the
9.
scripture. That's the scripture.
Because guess what Trump just said? Whoop they behind. You're not supposed. That is assault if you spit on somebody. It is assault.
That's assault.
Assault and battery.
You deserve to get hit.
Yeah. You shouldn't be out there meddling in the matters of the unrighteous. Like, don't be out there, you Israelites.
Damn.
In the midst of a protest, and you standing face to face trying to get a photo op. That's trying to get a photo. You trying to get something for social media. Face to face with somebody that's armed to the teeth, and he's ready. He's ready.
We're for our own people, right? But if you spit on somebody, you deserve what you get. I don't care who it is.
Right. Yeah.
You gonna get a
You
photo.
deserve what you get. Bishop will even tell you that.
You spit in somebody's face, he gonna whoop your behind.
You deserve what you get.
And you earned at it. You were campaigning for that butt whooping. You gonna get elected.
Mugshot.com. You gonna get a photo.
You gonna get a photo. Your jaw gonna be over here. Read that.
Matthew chapter 5 and verse 25. Agree with thine adversary quickly.
Agree with your adversary quickly.
Whilst thou art in the way with him.
Read.
Lest at any time the adversary deliver thee to the judge. And the judge deliver thee to the officer. And thou be cast into prison.
You going 1 mile over. Now you in jail. Now you wearing orange. Now you gotta pee in front of people. How'd I get here? Jaw over here, and I gotta pee in front of other people. How'd that happen? You read that what you got, Mr. Rock 9. You got that?
Stop being black.
Stop
Yes,
being black.
sir.
That's black stupid stuff. You Moorish American.
The book of Sirach, chapter 9 and verse 13. Keep thee far from the man that hath power to kill.
He got power to kill. Trump just gave him a license to take you out. He said, whatever the hell they want. We seen that. We seen them scoop slam a grandma and just wail on her.
Right.
I don't know what that video is, but it was like they were driving by and they see just beating the holy tar out of an older woman.
And you remember they had
Black
brothers. Woman. Yeah, they had brothers. The police beat a dude and clubbed him to death.
Yes, beat him to death.
Yep. Yeah.
Beat him to death.
I remember seeing that when it was live.
These dudes is juiced up. Some on steroids. They doing CrossFit. They ready to whoop your behind. Too much caffeine. They ready to whoop your behind.
They take off the hoods and put on the badges. And you think that you're going to quote something to them? No. Like I was just saying earlier, it's your day now. You should have complied.
These laws were not made with you in mind. They don't even cover you. It's for them.
It's for them.
That no spitting law that you spit, we hit, that was made because, like Officer Rayuel was bringing out earlier, how easy would it be for them to say, oh, you can't see it that good on screen, but he was spitting while he was talking to me.
Yeah. Oh, he spit.
That's so easy.
That's what I was going to say.
That's so easy.
They self-record themselves once they're in the mix of the trouble, and they already rage baited the cop. Yep. Like, no, look, all of the cops ain't good. We understand that.
No.
But there are times and video, I'm sure, where the cop was rage baited by some ignorant dumbass. Right. That's in the Bible, those two words together. Some ignorant dumbass rage baited the cop. The cop now had to damn near defend himself, use his duty. You ended up losing your life. Now, I ain't saying that he was right to take your life, but you did play a part in you getting inside of that position.
Right. That's it.
You need to be mindful.
You campaign for it.
So, where we was at? I lost my point.
Yeah, get the next clip.
There, thank you.
I threw that clip.
Chicago was next, right?
Yeah, so, all right, yeah. Purge law, remember, that
is random.
The sheriff, he was in Chicago when it started. Illinois. The sanctuary city spread from Chicago to all of what y'all saw on the map, to the point to where D.C. became a problem. They have the guard that's out there and the police now. Now, let's go back to Chicago. Play.
President Trump has made clear Chicago is the next target for federal troops to fight crime.
Chicago's a mess. You have an incompetent mayor, grossly incompetent, and we'll straighten that one out probably next. That'll be our next one after this.
So President Trump is making good on his promise to sweep America clean of criminals, one sanctuary city at a time. And after making astounding progress in the nation's capital, removing homeless encampments, arresting criminals, and deporting illegal fugitives, it looks like the president's cleanup legions are up for another challenge.
The military is here, shorty. They on the street. The military really here, shorty. Y'all thought life was a joke.
Hey,
Y'all think
they're not petitioning there. I want y'all to notice what's in the news is D.C. They ain't saying nothing about the vehicles right now in Chicago. Right. They ain't saying nothing about that. All right, go ahead.
All right, these guys just robbed, I don't know. Oh, they robbed Nordstrom.
In the viral video, people looked on recording the brazen act as this crew rushed out the store after ripping off dozens of designer purses.
That's because of the Purge law. Business owners, hey, you have a problem because now it's going to be acting no cash bail. Now look at your businesses. Hey, Trump, Trump, we got our reason. Let's go send them over there. Go ahead.
Who Chicago really is. What's being painted by the federal government is false. We love one another. We support one another. We put our arms around one another.
I'm sorry, that's a lie,
People
bro.
in Chicago are screaming for us to come.
Black people wearing MAGA hats. That's an astonishment in itself. Go ahead.
And hats, just like this one. They're saying, please, President Trump, come to Chicago.
You need to bring the National Guards to Chicago, man.
Look at that. Black people saying, bring the National Guard to Chicago. Go ahead.
Comes as a burglary at the Foot Locker in West Englewood. Tuesday, surveillance video of that incident shows the method the young thieves used to smash through the store windows and grab what they can.
Retail theft crackdown along one of Chicago's premier shopping districts.
I have at least 2 undercovers in each store with their loss prevention.
When they see it's being prosecuted, it's being taken seriously, it absolutely deters conduct. They don't want to get caught.
All right. Give me the next one.
The law and order machine.
I just the point I was making to you a while ago, officer. We were saying black people, are supporting bringing the National Guard to Chicago and stuff. It's because they tired of the lawlessness. They tired of the YNs. They tired of it, bruh.
But what they don't
They tired of it. Yeah, they don't understand that you can't have your adversary as your avenger. Like it say in Maccabees, you can't have that as a solve all be all. They should be policing their own neighborhoods like we all should be doing. But that's the reason they tired of that. They tired of being scared to go out there drive their car because it's a Hellcat. You know what I'm saying? They scared.
Hey, what they don't know is that, and I'm not gonna pull it yet. I want the next video. 2 Ezra 16. It's talking about us, but it's starting with them.
That's right.
That problem is gonna come to them, and the guards, they're gonna be the ones to do it. The police, the MRAPs. Some of y'all don't know about that. The SWAT, they're gonna be a part of that.
I don't know. Oh, go ahead.
They don't know. But go ahead. Who's about to say something?
I don't think they seeing the connection here. Bishop did a class called The Dragon and the Red Herring, right?
Fire class.
So,
yes, Red.
So they don't see the connection here. Because we know, but we always like to try, we as a people, we like to try to separate Democrats and Republicans like they not working together.
Yes, we do.
Yep. During the Democratic regime, they set these laws up for the purpose, y'all think Trump just won, for the purpose of that through Trump, they can enact martial law and carry out these things because it doesn't make sense to pass a law where everybody can just get away with crime. So now they...
Not at all.
Hey, you know a deep-rooted psychotic thing to think about, but it's true because I've heard this a couple times. You know what Trump aiming for? The Nobel Peace Prize. Dang. If he can get rid of crime all throughout, I've heard this. Y'all can look it up. Y'all can look it up. Fact check me. If he can get rid of the crime inside of the United States and stop the war on the other side of the world, guess what he gonna get?
That's crazy.
I'm telling you, he's looking for it. And he's starting with D.C., the capital.
But through these methods, though, he's getting control of the people. He's relinquishing rights. Now he can send the National Guard wherever.
Little does he know, him doing this is bringing us that much closer. That's what it is. He don't know that he's starting to fulfill verse 1 down in Joel chapter 2. We getting closer and closer to the time where the priest shall weep between the altar. Watch. Come on.
It's shadow government.
Those of y'all who know, y'all know. If you don't, go learn something. All right. Give me the next video. So now this is L.A. looting. Go ahead.
All 3 were taken into custody and 2 vehicles were towed from the scene. Fed up, Angelenos say something has to change. They say too many street takeovers keep turning into looting sprees.
It's a sanctuary city.
Local businesses that are paying the price.
Purge law.
It's all over the city. It's everywhere. It's not just here. It's everywhere.
So again, 3 suspects were arrested, but far too many are on the loose. If you know any information about these lootings that happened early in the morning, contact the LAPD or LA County Sheriff's Department.
It's complete anarchy.
They'll want you're ending up asking just like 9/11 with Homeland Security. You're asking, they can put you in a position where you're asking the government to come and take over.
Yeah,
and it's gonna stay that
you're
way.
begging Egypt for help. You're begging Egypt for help.
Exactly.
Hey, give me the next one. That's all I want. I just wanted to show y'all how it looked when they was doing it. It's all good. Give me the next one. So, is this Out of the Shadows? Good. Start at 31:45. Now, make sure when y'all make this video, don't forget this part. Add a chapter in there so if they want to jump to it, they can. So, we went through all of that. That's going on in the world. This is current, all of that, right? So, did the witch say that this would happen? Out of the shadows. Let's start 31:45.
Years.
Y'all know we do this all the time.
I was making a comedy and I had no idea what I was involved with. But now looking back on the movie, I'm blown away at just the propaganda. In a movie like Zoolander, when they're showing you that they're controlling Derek Zoolander's mind through mind control, you realize that they're trying to desensitize you and to make you think that what you're watching is fiction because it's in a comedy.
Like a mass MK Ultra man. Their purpose is to
take the base down
the minds
just
of
a
the
bit.
people and feed them false history. The CIA is funneling information in
Pause.
Hollywood.
He said the CIA is funneling information into Hollywood. The CIA, a government entity. Actually, they're somewhat separate. Something I found out recently. They're actually separate. But anyways, they get their information. Intelligence all over the world bothers themselves to make sure that they're in the nitty-gritty of Hollywood. Why? Go ahead.
Hollywood is putting out in the movies, and the population believes it.
And the population believes it. Control,
all right, so look.
Right? The witch. That's a witch. That's called a spell. Right. By the multitude of her sorceries were all nations deceived. Go ahead.
Here's the deal. They have been desensitizing us since we were born. And I'll give you some examples. Let's start with the big one. Let's start with words we hear all the time and never even think about. Let's start with the word entertainment. To entertain. What does that mean? To bind or hold. To bind or hold what? An audience's attention.
So now you have to think, who has control of binding or holding our minds through the television? C.I.A. The witch. Babylon the Great. The witch. Go ahead.
Let's take the word Hollywood. Where does that come from? Well,
Come on.
Hollywood comes from the holly tree. And the ancient Druids, back in the day, used to take the holly tree, make wands to weave spells, cast spells, or channel spells.
So,
and when they
so now you have to ask again. Who now casts spells, gathers an audience to make the people see what they want to see? The CIA, the witch. Go ahead.
Did help, they would consult the Magi's or the mediums of the day to help channel their spells to the population.
Pause. So who is the Magi's and the mediums? That's your, what is that? Spike Lee's. That's your guys inside of Hollywood creating the movies. That's Tyler Perry. That's all of them. That's the Magi's and the mediums.
George Lucas.
That's Jay-Z.
Tarantino.
That's, hey, look, that's this company called A24.
Right.
They're the Magi's and the mediums. The CIA talks to the Magi's and the mediums to be able to get help to conjure up the spell so that way they can play inside the brain of the mind of the people. And this is how you know. A24 is a big Magi or medium. Next clip. Give me the next clip. It feels good to be back.
All praise. All praise.
Come on.
It's a shirt.
You had to break in. Yeah, you had to break in the shirt. Yeah, that's what it was.
Come on. Start from the top. Play.
19 states have seceded.
Doesn't this look familiar from what we saw earlier?
The White House issued warnings to the Western forces as well as the Florida Alliance.
The three-term president assures the uprising will be dealt with swiftly.
Let me know if you want to try anything.
Are you guys aware there's like a pretty huge civil war going on all across America?
Huh.
We just try
Pretty
to
huge
stay out
civil war.
with what we see on the news. Seems like it's for the best.
Guards on the street, shooting, killing. Pause. Magi's and mediums. Put them back on the screen. Stay in the spirit. Magi's and the mediums. Get there. So who you think because they came up with other movies too. Plenty of them that go into the same vein. So guess who they spoke to? The witch. So that way they can bind and hold the people's mind into what the vision they have right here. Civil war. You're starting to see some of that go on all throughout the world, and it's coming here in America. Go ahead.
Citizens of America, so-called Western forces of Texas and California have suffered a very great defeat at the hands of the United States military. Mr. President, do you regret the use of airstrikes against American citizens?
Now pause. That's something I noticed I didn't catch last time. He said, Mr. President, do you regret using the use of Air Force on American citizens? What would make if you want to put it like that, come back to us now, because we're going to go to the next video. What would make the president use his Air Force on his own people?
Crazy.
Like, for real. Let's say this right here, what they did, right? What would make the president, for one, the country divided, what would make it bold enough to be like this? Out of hell with our own citizens, we're gonna bomb them with our Air Force. I see problems coming. Hey, give me the next one.
It's not far-fetched.
Yeah, matter of fact, Isaiah 19 goes into that. The Egyptian shall be against the Egyptian.
Yes, sir. You want to get that?
It's talking about civil war. Yeah, get that real quick.
Yes, sir. The book of Isaiah, chapter 19, in verse 2.
Transformers talk about a lot of this, by the way. I'm just being honest with you. That one talks a lot about all of this. But go ahead.
And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians.
So I'm gonna set. So the Egyptians, they ain't talking about the real ones that's over there. The what you call them? In Sudan.
Yeah, Sudanese.
Yeah, the Sudanese and the Nilotes. Yeah. Right? He ain't talking about them. He talking about here. Because right now we're currently in spiritual Egypt. The Egyptians he's talking about in this parable here, he said, I'm going to set your oppressor against your oppressor. I'm going to set them and have them fight against each other. Can Satan cast out Satan? If they be divided against themselves, then the kingdom shall fall. That's what we're going to do. Go ahead.
And they shall fight everyone against his brother.
And they shall fight everyone against his brother. Read.
And everyone against his neighbor.
And the bloodiest battles known in history was that of kin. When they fight against each other, the bloodiest battle that America has ever been a part of was outside of the World War, Civil War. Go ahead.
City against city. Oh, sorry. And everyone against his neighbor. Huh? City against city.
City against city.
And kingdom against kingdom.
Hey, here's something about that. It said Egyptian against Egyptian. And you can use Esau here versus Esau in other countries. Right. But let's say it was here right here in Civil War. This chapter is going in very specific about that, right? Texas is as big as France. They have their National Guard there. That Kingdom of Texas versus the Kingdom of New York. That one over there in California versus Florida. You have one side versus the other side. Because all of them, they had to agree at one point in history to say, you know what, we're all going to agree to the Constitution that is made to all be as one country. But let's say one of the states stop agreeing. Then now you have a separate state, and there's going to be a fight to get the state back into a part of the United States. Civil war. That's what would happen. Would you add something?
This is going on now. Sending National Guard in the cities, and the government of the city don't want them there.
Give me the next video. Oh, I like it. Listen good. Now, purge law, right? This one y'all not familiar with though. This wasn't on the movies. This one ain't on none of the movies. You ain't gonna find this on the movie. Guess where you gonna find this one at? The series show that people skipped over. That I heard Rotten Tomatoes gave a metric score that was garbage. But they said something inside of this. Very heavy. Go ahead.
Oh, hello, everyone. I just wanted to take this opportunity to say thank you for even bringing me in. This is an amazing role, really.
I saw your insurance commercial.
Oh, you saw that? I thought it came out really well.
Yeah, they're
husband
auditioning because they want to get a voice. Keep playing. I'm actually talking
cried
over
the
it.
first time he saw it.
Right? So anyways, they have the guys back
any
there. They have the
questions for us?
CIA.
Yeah, actually reading
the
this.
FBI back there.
What is my motivation?
Think of her as a caretaker.
All right, so
her authority
caretaker,
comes
so
from
now,
a desire
No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
to protect. To do what's best for those around her, she sets firm limits.
That's what I was thinking. Oh, and I also thought that she would wear glasses. Am I crazy?
No, that makes total
All right,
sense.
So now, here we go. Don't this sound familiar? Play it.
This is not a test. This is your emergency broadcast system announcing the
her.
commencement of the annual purge sanctioned by the U.S. government. Weapons of Class 4 and lower have been authorized for use during the purge. All other weapons are restricted. Government officials of ranking 10 have been granted immunity from the purge and shall not be harmed. Commencing at the siren, all crime, except murder, will be legal for 12
So
continuous...
notice the guys in the back. Look at that. This is a good representation. The CIA consulting the Magi to get the vision out to the people, and they're going to use their actors or actresses. And that's what she's doing, right? That's what they're doing. That's the stages right there. You're looking at it right there on the screen. And that law that they had put out with the purge, you're seeing it in the country right now.
So it's like an audition. He's the director. Behind him is the actual CIA. They contracted him to go ahead and get the voice for the agenda.
You gotta really
because they gave the CIA gave the witch gave the Magi the vision, so that way he can share the vision with the actor or actresses to play out the witchcraft.
So that's why certain actors, they just they might not get certain. They be like, hey, not him. He's too
Right.
Hey, you know what? That's why some actors or actresses, when they have to play their parts, sometimes they get so into it, either they kill themselves or they're never the same.
Right. Heath Ledger.
Yeah, for example, like the Joker.
Yep.
They get so much into their role because it's required by the Magi's. It's required that the vision be played perfectly, so that way whatever information they have there, they want it pushed out to the people. Then you have to be. You hear this all the time. You have to become who you're acting.
Bishop
Why?
had that class where he talked about the Joker.
Yeah.
Bishop Yalsop, a couple weeks ago, he was here in Raleigh, and it's like when you watch that movie is about Joker's the central figure. You like him. Even though he's a bad guy, you can't wait for him to be back on screen. What's he going to do next? He symbolizes anarchy. And what did that guy do? And what did a whole bunch of stuff pop up after that? School shootings and movie theater shootings and armed people everywhere and manifestos. And it's like, hold on. Did y'all just convince us to do that? I mean, to activate their own people? Then the other Joker movie comes out, and it's saying the same thing louder.
Same thing.
Stand against this, do this, or go on the streets, do this, stand against authority. And then at the end of that Joker movie, there was riots, and they defeated. Both movies is symbolizing that. Even the third Dark Knight, the same thing is like go out on the streets, oppose the police.
You know who they tried to do it with first, but it didn't really have the effect they wanted, so they brought the Joker in?
Yeah.
You remember the words that Bane was saying?
Yeah.
Bane had some conversations in there when he was talking that if you listen to it and then saw the reaction out of it, if they had it worked then, he'd be like, oh, this the guy. I guarantee you they would have came up with a part 2 with him. They would have tried it. They would have tried it. I guarantee. But Joker, he has that. He a bit psycho.
Chaos. Yeah, this is chaos.
He got that thing with him.
A very powerful example that we can see today. Y'all remember V for Vendetta?
Yeah, of course. Excellent movie.
What's that group that does the anarchy here in America?
Have to come out of that.
That group that does the anarchy in America, they wear the mask to represent anarchy now, to represent rebellion against the system. They wear the V for Vendetta mask.
Right.
It's influence.
Keep playing this because we're going to speed it along a little bit. Find your clip, officer.
I got a clip.
Keep
I got
playing
a
this.
longer clip. I don't know how many clips you got left.
What number am I on? I got about 4 more. Come on.
Continuous hours.
Can we back up? The line as written is including murder.
Oh, right. Including murder will be legal. Okay.
So she gets nervous. The actress gets nervous about the vision from the witch. Like, wait. So what are you saying? Go ahead.
Okay, but I'm not telling them to go out and kill people, right?
Because you know what's the crazy part? The Black Caucus that actually thumbs up the Purge law, they didn't really know what they were getting into.
No.
If they really knew, because they looked at it, they read it, and they said, this Purge law is good. It's not called that. It's called the Safety Act, but it's a Purge law.
It's a Purge law.
Go ahead.
Rules. Try it again from commencing. Calm. Reassuring. This is business as usual.
Commencing at the siren, all crime, including murder, will be legal for 12 continuous hours.
Wow.
Police, fire, and emergency medical services will be unavailable until tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. when the purge concludes. Blessed be our new founding fathers and America, a nation reborn.
So, hey, you know what she said, nation reborn? What's Trump's motto, though?
Make
America great again.
Wow.
Trying to be born again. Interesting. Yeah. Give me the next video.
You want to go straight to that? I got another clip.
Let me go straight to this one.
Yep.
Then give me that. What's the next one? Oh, okay. You know what? Whoa. I think this actually might go with the V for Vendetta that he was talking about, right?
Okay.
I think this might go with that. Now, this is Simpsons. Y'all believe in Simpsons prophecies. Y'all be thinking about that. Yeah. So, but they was in a dome, right? But everything inside that dome, from the food, water, electricity, all of that was controlled because they put them in there to put an experiment. Look at what they did after they got tired. Go ahead. Play.
Ooh, I got the clip for you.
Day 93 under the dome. With necessities growing dangerously low, who knows what spark will set off this powder keg?
Okay, let's discuss Tuesdays with Maury.
Again? If we don't get a new book, I'm going to puke.
So they're getting tired of the same old rhetoric, right? Go ahead.
People I'm going to meet in hell.
And then that hits the coffee, which starts.
We're out of coffee!
I can't take it.
Riots. They start to go crazy. Want to leave a city, but are not able. That's the scripture we went over. They want to leave a city, but they are unable.
This is going perfectly with the V clip I got.
Yeah.
Oh no, blowback!
He's such a wuss.
Wow.
And then, look. They're actually looking at you.
Yeah.
They're fine. They're looking at you. Do it. Play.
Yep.
Look what they're doing to our dome.
And the intelligence.
You know what that is, sir?
And the intelligence, C.I.A., is talking to the president, giving him intel. Go ahead.
First, let me state the problem. People got up.
All right, so that was it. You had something off?
V for Vendetta clip I just put up there. And then I got a clip before that goes second.
Remember all of the stuff that we had pulled out? We pulled out, what was that? Civil unrest, civil war rumors, purge. We pulled out all of that stuff to show you that in their movies, the witch had said that it was going to happen.
Right.
The witch mentioned it, but guess who said it first? God. He put it inside this Bible. He
Right.
said that this country and the whole world is going to come into decay once his people rise up. The gods come back in power. That's what it was.
right.
Go ahead, Arthur.
Y'all got that clip? Go to Isaiah 34:16 if they ain't got it yet. You got it? All right. Start at 1 minute, if that's the right one. Yeah. So this is V. V's on TV. All right, play that.
Words of
Matter of fact,
means.
pause. You read that scripture.
Isaiah chapter 34, verse 16. Seek ye out of the book of the Lord and read. No one of these shall fail.
Nothing in the Bible is going to fail. Read.
None shall want her mate.
And none shall want her mate. Read.
For my mouth it have commanded. And his spirit it have gathered them.
These words, their spirit, were gathered by God. Is that it? Jeremiah 11:6. That's what we do with these words that God ordained from the beginning to prophesy what's going to happen to this brittle nation. I say brittle because it's in one of these clips. Read that.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 11 and verse 6.
Read.
Then the Lord said unto me, proclaim all these words.
Take this Bible. Read.
In the cities of Judah.
Take it to the people. Read.
And in the streets
Where
of
do we
Judah.
go?
And in the streets.
We go in the streets, not in your stupid little church. It's dusty. Read.
Of Jerusalem. Saying, hear ye the words of this covenant.
Going to teach the covenant. Read.
And do them.
And do the commandments. That's what we teach. Read.
For I earnestly protested unto your fathers.
That's what we do. We protest the right way with the word of God, like our prophet forefathers did to the rest of the nation of Israel. Read that part again.
Right. For I earnestly protested unto your fathers.
Using the Bible?
In the day that I brought them up out of the land of Egypt.
Come on.
Even unto this day. Rising early and protesting.
So we went out with the word of God, rising early and in protesting, saying what?
Saying, obey my voice.
Listen to the word of God. Listen to thus saith the Lord. Read.
Yet they obeyed not.
Now the people didn't listen. Read.
Nor inclined their ear. But walked everyone in the imagination of their evil heart.
They did what they wanted to do. Come on.
Therefore, I will bring upon them all the words of this covenant.
So the things that will come to pass in regards to the rebellious of the nation of Israel will happen to you. You will die here with your oppressor. Read.
Which I commanded them to do, but they did them not.
Read.
And the Lord said unto me, a conspiracy.
A what?
A conspiracy.
Ain't this what we're reading about? There's a conspiracy. Read.
It's found among the men of Judah.
Come on.
And among the inhabitants of Jerusalem.
Come on.
They are turned back to the iniquities of their forefathers.
Now we in the sins that our forefathers was doing. Return back to that's a conspiracy. Y'all still in sin. And the Edomites want you there. This is what all this is about. Read. This clip's going to say it. Come on.
Which refused to hear my word.
They refused to hear the word of the Lord. Come on. And the prophets.
And they went after other gods to serve them.
Read.
The house of Israel and the house of Judah.
Northern and Southern Kingdom.
Have broken my covenant, which I made with their fathers.
Now play that clip. Now watch. V's going to say the same thing we just read. Play the clip.
Meaning, and for those who will listen, the enunciation of truth. And the truth is, there is something terribly wrong with this country, isn't there?
You designed it, sir.
So
you wanted it.
all of London, I believe, all of Europe or whatever, because this is a futuristic, alternate reality. Everybody's watching this broadcast. They can't stop it. This is going on the street because you can't stop us on the street. You can't stop us in media. We're everywhere. You can't shut us down right now. Read.
You told me every television in London.
Good. Depression. And where once you had the freedom to object, to think and speak as you saw fit, you now have sensors and systems of surveillance coercing your conformity and soliciting your submission. We need cameras.
Pause. It's kind of hard for us to hear here. I don't know if it's too much thing. Can you put on the closed captions? He's saying intolerance and injustice and depression. He's naming all the things. He said, there's something wrong here. And he starts naming the things that are wrong in this place. Come on, keep playing. Keep playing. Don't take it down. Yeah, good. Play.
This happened. Who's to blame? Well, certainly there are those who are more responsible than others. They will be held accountable. But again, truth be told, if you're looking for the guilty, you need only look into a mirror.
He said, you did this. Your sins got you in this position. This is what it said. Protesting to our father, he said, listen, there's a lot of people you could blame for all the intolerance. He's saying the government's evil. He said, if anybody's to blame, it's you. Play on.
Why you did it? I know you were afraid. Who wouldn't be? War, terror, disease. There were a myriad of problems which conspired to corrupt reason. And
Pause. He said all these things conspired. This is a conspiracy to corrupt your reason. Now you don't think because there's wars everywhere and there's problems everywhere. He said a myriad of problems means a bunch of problems that they're making up. When you look at the movie, they make up a bunch of problems. Just like 1984, the book and the movie, they just make up problems so you don't think. You're so worried about what they put in front of you, and you stay in your sins. You don't realize that you got your overlords over you. Keep playing.
With your common sense.
Rob you of your common sense.
I got the best of you.
Pause.
And in
Fear got the best of you. This is where all that stuff is out there. Fear got the best of you. So now you don't think. Play.
Panic, you turn to the now High Chancellor Adam Sutler. He promised you order. He promised you peace.
Hold on,
But
ain't they loading up the vans? Go back 5 seconds. They loading up the vans. He said he promised you what? He said High Chancellor Adam Sutler. You turned to Donald Trump. Didn't a bunch of y'all vote for Donald Trump? Northern Kingdom.
Yeah, definitely. Hey, some of y'all Southern Kingdom.
Southern Kingdom too. Stupid. Yes, stupid Southern Kingdom. Both of y'all. Judah and both of y'all fell to the conspiracy. He said, in your panic, because what happened? Biden, old Sleepy Joe, let crime go everywhere, and now you're like, I don't know what to do. It's worse now than ever. The price is up. Let's turn to Trump. Let's do Trump. He said he's gonna set order. He's gonna get the prices down. And wait a minute, now they loading up in vans just like that one. To do what? To whoop your behind. To a soundtrack. Play.
he promised you order. He promised you peace. And all he demanded in return was your silent, obedient consent.
We're almost through.
Last night, I sought to end that silence. Last night, I destroyed the Old Bailey to remind this country of what it has forgotten.
More than 400 years ago, a great citizen wished to embed the 5th of November forever in
So y'all try to forget slavery. He's talking about 400 years ago. But
hey, go watch it.
He's going into November 5th. Anyway, you see the point of that. He said, it's your fault. Yeah, there's people. It's because you ignorant. You got scared. You don't look at nothing no more. You don't understand who's really controlled. You, in your panic, turned to an evil man and gave him complete control. He said, all I need you to do is shut up. You know how I get down from the first term. I'm going to say some inappropriate stuff, and I hate black people. And I hate you Mexicans. And I hate you Guatemalans. And I hate you Haitians. But listen, shh, I'll fix it if you turn to me. Look how bad it got under Sleepy Joe. Okay, all right, we're going to turn to you. Send in the vans, send in ICE. You can't burn the flag. Shut all the way up. That's what happened. Now, let's play that next clip. You good? You got something?
Yeah, I still got more.
Okay. Let's go to this next clip. It's a little lengthy, but I'm going to try to get through it fast. Next clip, the one that's above it, is going to bring it to today, practically, in a lecture. Start at the timestamp 2 minutes. Bring it up. And then we're going to jump to 22 minutes in a second. He's going to be breaking down authoritarian regimes. Play that. That's what I've been looking at the whole time.
As Stephen Kotkin has. And so it's my great pleasure to welcome you to Dartmouth.
Jump up
and,
like
look forward
20
to your
seconds.
comments.
20 seconds real quick. It won't take too much time. All right, play.
We were Princeton colleagues together in the early days, and he's known as the one who got away. He slipped through our
Fast
grasp.
forward like 5 seconds.
And
all right.
I'm going to give a very simple presentation because it's now 4:30, and you've probably been dealing all day with complex ideas, and so now it's going to be time to simplify a little bit. I'm going to introduce a couple of extremely simple propositions, illustrate them a little bit, and then if you're still here, we'll have question and answer. My first simple proposition is that authoritarian regimes are simultaneously very powerful and brittle.
So he said they're both powerful and brittle at the same time.
Characteristic of
Stop. Daniel, stay with me, polite. Daniel, chapter 2. He said they're both powerful. Is it chapter 2 of them, right? 2 and 43. He said they're both, 42. My Bible says the word. Look, Abraham, my Bible says the word right there. Dang. It says brittle. Read that.
Daniel chapter 2 and verse 42.
Come on.
And as the toes of
now this is the statue with the empire starting at Babylon. Medo-Persian Empire, Greece, and then Rome. So then it gets down to the feet and toes. Read.
And as the
I'm just going through quickly for time. Read.
And as the toes of the feet were part of iron.
They're part of iron.
And part of clay.
They're part of clay. That's America. Read.
So the
kingdom of America, Babylon,
shall be partly strong.
Partly strong. Authoritarian dictatorship. Read.
Right. And partly broken.
Partly what?
Broken.
My Bible says in the annotation, brittle. Partly strong and partly brittle at the same time. Why?
Right.
Read.
And whereas thou sawest iron mixed with miry clay.
That's the Roman Empire's military might is the iron, and the clay is the, we're going to see what the clay is. Read on.
They shall mingle themselves with the seed of men.
That's the clay. Other nations, making it a melting pot, making it strong and simultaneously brittle.
That's right.
Read.
But they shall not cleave one to another.
There's no real unity. That's what makes it weak. Read.
Even as iron is not mixed with clay.
All right, now play on.
Powerful and brittle. That this is inherent characteristic of authoritarian regimes. They're not powerful for a while and then they get brittle later. They're brittle all the way through. They suffer structural problems that even when they're strong, give them these inherent weaknesses. And therefore, they can collapse at any moment, or not collapse. We'll get into that in a second. My second proposition is that when authoritarian regimes collapse, they're replaced by authoritarian regimes.
So Biden didn't work, so no, you get Trump. Clinton didn't work, then you get Bush. It's the same thing.
Hey, that goes perfectly with my next clip.
Got one more.
When he said, what is that? He said they're as long as they're strong, he said, but they can also be brought down very easily. But
yes. Play on a little bit more, and I'm gonna jump 22. 22 will tell you about something.
Themselves, because the stuff that makes up the new regime are usually the shattered pieces of the old regime.
It's the same
I used to give this talk and lose everybody right
Pause.
at.
Now go to 22 minutes. Y'all see that? Any comments on that? He said what the new regime is just the broken pieces of the old one.
That's the feet with the miry clay.
Rome,
it's just the broken pieces of Rome. It's the broken pieces of everything that came before it. Because there's Syrian stuff. We got Greece over here. We got Persian stuff. It's all in Babylon. Of course we got Babylon over here. We are in Babylon, the new Babylon. Broken pieces of everything that came prior.
Dang, they trying to use the clay to
gravel.
hold the iron together.
Yes, use the clay to hold the iron together. What you say?
It's like gravel, you know. You got that you got concrete, and then you got asphalt, and you got gravel. It's just like a bunch of molded rocks together.
Yes.
But if you throw a rock at it, it just shatters.
Right.
It's strong, but it shatters into a bunch of little rocks. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy work.
It's crazy stuff. That's America. This is America.
Dang.
22.
This is
Little bit
America.
is 22. Now listen what. So because it's so brittle, that whole thing's got a lot of stuff in it. Of course, it's like a long ass seminar. But he's going to tell you because it's weak and brittle. There's things you have to do to make sure it doesn't collapse. Play the thing.
Well, you can give people executive jobs or you can not give people executive jobs. So the more statified your economy is, the more control potentially you might have over your life opportunities.
Watch the next part.
That was point number 4.
This is the point we're getting to.
If things are scarce,
Things are
if
scarce.
they're state, you got power.
Hold on. You missed that part. If things are scarce, you got power. If things are scarce, you've got power. Make sure you ain't got too much stuff to keep your power.
it's not like a virus.
That's a virus.
Yeah, when a virus rids the body of all its water, it can use and function the body so it can kill it. But when there's too much water inside, or enough water in the body, then it can't function and the virus eventually dies. So it drains the body out of all of its water, so that way it can stay strong, like America.
Dang. Play on.
You can do it all. It could be rationing of milk. It could get right down to the level of staples in the diet that you can control if you have mechanisms of control down in well-organized, mobilized community leaders.
So diapers.
Anyway, they're
certain things
rewarding.
run out.
of loyalty and the punishment of disloyalty.
Rewind. Rewind. He's going to tell you how to keep this thing going. This is what Trump is going to do. You said when the stuff run out, you got control. There's a couple things. Don't got to be everything. Baby wipes, formula, like we had that. Certain greens. Remember
stamps.
Food stamps. WIC. Come on.
Rewarding of loyalty and the punishment of disloyalty. Housing, even milk, as I say. Okay. Fifth.
Big, beautiful bill.
You got to have influence, better yet, control over the key media.
Key media. Keep playing.
You got to own and or manage the television stations. It's just an absolute must.
That's what you got to do.
Internet is now also a must. Before it was a desirable, but now for an authoritarian regime, it's an absolute must.
Gotta have control of internet.
Now, it's nice if you can voluntarily get armies of people to enforce on a nationalist basis censorship and control over the internet, but that's hard work. That's like 24/7. You need to get your story out, and you need to block other stories.
Pause. Ain't we shadow banned?
Dang. Right now. We on Raleigh 2
Raleigh 2 right now. We might be back on Raleigh 1 by then, but they got to block certain stories. Get your message out. That's what V for Vendetta was going on. It's like, man, you supposed to have control. You couldn't pick up on the rest of it. We didn't play the whole clip. He's like, man, you promised me we got control over this. How is he on the airwaves? We blocked him. He shouldn't be up here talking right now. Because we go out in the streets. You can't stop it. He said the control over media and the internet is a must. You see, he'd like for volunteers to do it, but it's too much. So you guys got to clamp down, shadow ban, block, get rid of certain keywords, colors. AI so smart, it can tell you who's in the picture. So that's IUIC in that picture. Block it. Go ahead, play on. It's probably a little bit more.
Right? Because censorship is both the denial of certain forms of information and thinking and the promotion of certain forms of information, right? Censorship has a proactive dimension, not just denial.
Okay, you drop it down. There's probably a whole bunch more, but I want to give it back to you. He's saying when they censor us, they're promoting white Jesus. Right. That's what it is. Not just don't look at Israelites. It's like, no, white Jesus. This is right. This is wrong. It's never just they said something inappropriate. No, you should listen to church. Pam, that's why Pam came up, and there'll be another Pam after him, Philip Anthony Mitchell. There'll be another one. There'll be another Creflo. There'll be another, what's that effeminate dude down there in Oklahoma? Todd. Michael Todd. There'll be another Michael Todd, even gayer than the current Michael Todd we got. They'll keep putting out effeminate pastors to counter our message as they block us. Because it's not just they're saying something wrong. They're promoting their evil so that you just see that. Crazy. Go ahead, Austin.
I'm going to run right through these last bit. Number 13. All right, so going into the same point, but watch this. So now this is when AI, he was creating a version of AI, and at first it was called Jarvis, but AI came and countered what he had did, and I like what actually happened.
Avengers Age of Ultron.
Yeah, this AI had became Ultron. Play this.
I want to apply this to the Ultron program. 3 days. Give me 3 days.
So you're going for artificial intelligence and you don't want it, Velveteen.
Hold on, pause it. Take down the bass. When they're talking, I'm hearing too much bass. Turn down the bass. Start it over and play.
I want to apply this to the Ultron program. 3 days. Give me 3 days.
So you're going for artificial intelligence and you don't want it, Velveteen.
You don't want to tell nobody about it.
I don't want to hear the man was not meant to meddle medley.
He don't want to meddle with it. Oh no, pause. He don't want to hear that he's not supposed to meddle with what he's doing. Go ahead. Take it back a little bit. Play.
I see a suit of armor around the world.
That's what he said. Oh, okay. I see a suit of armor around the world. Why am I talking about this? I'm still going into the messages from the witch, right? One of the things that they're scared of because it's very easily to be broken. What's going to break it? That stone that's going to come from another realm. Talking about Christ. You want to put a suit of armor around the world. Go ahead.
Sounds like a cold world, Tony.
I've seen colder. This one, this very vulnerable blue one.
Very vulnerable one. Very brutal one. This very brutal world.
Imagine
right?
that.
But then check this out. Next clip. I was about to say verse 14. Number 14.
Verse 14.
You want to protect the world, but you don't want it to change.
Pause. He said, you want to protect the world, but you don't want it to change. I thought, hey, he said some very heavy stuff. James Spader.
You quote the Bible too?
Yeah.
In that movie.
Go ahead.
He said, God's righteous man.
Yeah.
If it's not allowed
Take it back a little bit. Go ahead.
You're going to have me watch this today. Come on now.
Humanity saved if it's not allowed to evolve. With these puppets, there's only one path to peace. The Avengers' extinction.
Now, the Avengers, they have a lot of different meanings that go into the Avengers throughout the different movies. Endgame has a different meaning than Infinity War, than a different meaning than Age of Ultron, different meaning in the first one. They have different ones, right? Here, the Avengers, the purpose that he was talking about was the suit of armor around the world to protect against an outside invading force, Christ. He was like, no, what needs to happen isn't so much of that. You are the problem. You're the virus. Go ahead.
And the second he pointed that out, he attacked him.
Yeah, he attacked him. But then look, he was always bound by the oppressor's message until, play.
I had strings, but now I'm free.
Yeah, I love that part. He said, I had strings, but now I'm free.
That ain't Pinocchio quote.
Yeah, he's like, I ain't no puppet for you no more. Hell with that. So, last clip that I got, give me number 15 now.
That reminds me that break the yoke off your neck.
Yeah.
From Genesis 27 that we read earlier. Esau said, when that yoke is broken, I'm going to be free.
Give me that, brethren.
That's the movie. That's Transformers Dark of the Moon. I know it. I can smell it.
Destroyed, we can rebuild, but only if we join with the Decepticons. No, it's not the only way.
So check it. The enemy, Esau here is the humans.
Yeah.
Right? Esau here is the humans. Autobots and the Decepticons is a breakdown of Judah and Israel.
Yes, sir.
Northern and Southern Kingdom.
Yes, sir.
Right? They had war and civil war and conflict one with another, but they need to come back. So that way they can bring their planet, and the humans that they're now serving becomes their servants. That's what Sentinel was like, no, we need to come back, and he had made a deal with Megatron. He was like, no, let's come back. We can get it back if only we work together. And Optimus is like, no, we need to save the humans. Guess what tribe that is? Jude. Now go ahead. Go back.
They say, what about white people?
Our home. What war destroyed, we can rebuild, but only if we join with the Decepticons. No, it's not the only way. This is our home. We must defend the humans.
USA is our home.
You are, Optimus. On Cybertron, we were gods. And here, they call us machines. Let the humans serve us or perish.
Pause. Wisdom of Solomon 18.
Sheesh. You hear all that? Butter. He's on Cybertron. We were gods. Here they call us machine. Machine is slave. That's a hip talk for slave.
Verse 7.
Yes, sir. Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 18 and verse 7.
Uh-huh.
So of thy people was accepted both the salvation of the righteous and destruction of the enemy.
And destruction of the enemy.
That's
all
right.
of this that's going down in the country and all throughout the world. You have to accept, okay, hey, this is all going to ish. I need to be able to know what self-worth is, one. I need to know who I am. I need to know my God, my people, and combine with them. Because when this place goes down, I want to rise up with them. Go to Ecclesiastes 12.
Sir.
Ecclesiastes chapter 12 and start at verse. Hold on, let me get it. Ecclesiastes 12 and verse. Start at 1. Read quick.
Ecclesiastes chapter 12 and verse 1.
Uh-huh.
Let's go.
Remember now thy creator in the days of thy youth.
Remember your creator while you're young. It's wise to do so. Go ahead.
while the evil days come not.
While right now, we still have a chance to repent and get right. Go ahead.
Nor the years draw nigh.
Nor the years draw nigh for you to go down to the grave. Read.
When thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them.
Right. So when you start to wind up getting older, you have no more pleasure in the days you used to when you were younger, you're going to wind up saying, all right, well, no, don't try to do it now. That's what Christians do.
Yes.
They want to go close to God when they're about to die.
Yes.
Get close to God when you're in your strength.
Right.
Go ahead.
While the sun or the light or the moon or the stars be not darkened.
He's talking about before the war. Go ahead.
Nor the clouds return after the rain.
Read. So he's talking about, anyways, that's the clear skies before the clouds return before the rain. Go ahead.
In the days when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves.
Talking about here in America now. When the keepers of the house shall tremble and the strong men shall bow themselves. Be scared. Go ahead.
And the grinders cease.
Work becomes low. Go ahead.
Because they are few.
Because there's no more work. You almost saw a representation of this during the pandemic. Go ahead.
And those that look out of the windows be dark.
And those that look out of the windows be dark. And everything that they see is just fear and uproar all around what they see. Go ahead.
And the doors shall be shut in the streets.
So the doors shut in the streets. You can no longer go out in the streets the way you used to.
Right.
There's riots, there's civil unrest, there's anarchy, there's problems. And you need God on your side. Remember your creator. Go ahead.
When the grinding is low.
When the grinding is low, work is low.
When the sound of the grinding is low.
Go ahead.
When the sound of the grinding is low.
When the sound of grinding is low. Thank you.
That's the businesses.
That's the business.
Closing and shutting down because it's getting too crazy out there.
Yup. Go ahead.
And he shall rise up at the voice of the bird.
And rise up at the voice of the bird. You know how usually you'll get up, wake up early in the morning, go to work, do your thing, regular day rooster. What's it? Cock crow. That thing.
Yeah,
go ahead.
cock crow, yep.
And all the daughters of music shall be brought low.
It's be brought low. All of that singing, all that TikTok dancing, all that other extra stuff you see going on, all of that dancing music brought low. It's time to focus in. Go ahead.
Also, when they shall be afraid of that which is high.
When the height of fears is all around.
And fear shall be in the way.
Go ahead.
And the almond tree shall flourish.
When the almond tree starts to bud, finally it becomes white. Parable towards man, when men become white, they get older and gray. Go ahead.
And the grasshopper shall be a burden.
When the grasshopper becomes a burden, the way how it becomes a burden, before it dies, it goes through this thing called lethargy. It can't jump or hop anymore. Now it's older. Go ahead.
And desire shall fail.
You no longer have those same desires or lust you did. Read.
Because man goeth to his long home.
Hold that, Job 17:13.
The book of Job, chapter 17 and verse 13.
Go ahead.
If I wait, the grave is mine house.
If I wait, the grave is mine house. Read.
I have made my bed in the darkness.
Right, I've made my bed. Is that it?
I have said to corruption, thou art my father. To the worm, thou art my mother and my sister.
So when he's talking about going to his long home, he's talking about going back to the dust that he had came out of when he was made from the beginning. Go back.
Ecclesiastes chapter 12 and verse 6. Or ever the silver cord be loosed.
That cord is making mention of man's life. That silver cord is talking about man's life. Here's how you know. Ecclesiastes 4 and 12.
The book of Ecclesiastes chapter 4 and verse 12.
Ecclesiastes 4 and verse 12.
Read.
And if one prevail against him, two shall withstand him. And a threefold cord is not quickly broken.
And that threefold cord, that cord is going into man's life. Wherever there's two, there's better. But three is even better. Go ahead. Go back to Ecclesiastes 12.
Ecclesiastes chapter 12 and verse 6. Or ever the silver cord be loosed.
Read.
Or the golden bowl be broken.
Read.
Or the pitcher be broken.
Now, a pitcher is something that carries water. Read.
Be broken at the fountain. Or the wheel broken at the cistern.
That wheel in the cistern, you know how in the old days they had a wheel they used to roll with the water and it funneled the water throughout the city?
Yes.
It's all going in towards man. Read.
Then shall the dust return to the earth.
It's talking about while you still have a heart pumping blood, you still have a body that's able to move, you still able to think, still have your cogitations with you. He says, remember God. Before what? Read that in 7 again.
Then shall the dust return to the earth as it was.
Come on.
And the spirit shall return unto God who gave it.
Speed it up. Let's go.
Vanity of vanities, saith the preacher.
Read.
All is vanity.
All is vanity. Everything you're worrying about, stop worrying about it. Place your cares upon God. Go ahead.
And moreover, because the preacher was wise, he still taught the people knowledge.
Still taught them knowledge?
Yea, he gave good heed and sought out And set in order many proverbs.
And set in order many things for brothers and sisters to learn from. Read.
The preacher sought to find out acceptable words. And that which was written was upright, even words of truth.
Read.
The words of the wise are as gold.
A gold is something that you use to stir an ox, like something to actually get them right. Go ahead.
And as nails fastened by the masters of assemblies.
Go ahead.
Which are given from one shepherd.
Christ. Go ahead.
And further, by these, my son, be admonished.
Be corrected.
Of making many books, there is no end.
There's no end to the knowledge that you can make about God or how to guide your life. Go ahead.
And much study is a weariness of flesh.
So what's the point of all that's being said here? Read.
Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter.
Come on.
Fear God.
Fear God.
And keep his commandments.
And keep his commandments. All of the stuff that's going on inside this entire world. Fear God, keep his commandments. Because what?
For this is the whole duty of man.
And if you don't, read.
For God shall bring every work into judgment.
All of what you did when you didn't care about God is going to be brought into judgment. Read.
With every secret thing.
With every secret thing you think you hide. Go ahead.
Whether it be good.
Whether it be good.
Or whether it be evil.
All praise.
All praise. Fire right there. I'm going to let you have it. All praise to the Most High. Fire show.
All praise.
And you said that's the conclusion of the whole matter. Ain't no scriptures after that.
Right.
That's the end of it. Because remember, like the clips were showing, because of the distractions and you entangling yourself in the affairs of this life, now you're fearful and you're not using common sense.
Right.
You're distracted from the whole duty of man. Right. Fear God, keep the commandments.
Right.
All praise. Excellent stuff.
All praise.
All praise. Hey, Officer Raywell.
Officer Abraham.
Officer Abnaya.
Officer Peliah. And this is the Armor God, Armor God radio show. All praise.
Yeah, man.
Most High, great bless.
Most High, great bless.
All praise.